All right, hey guys, yeah. So we'll just this is just an experiment. Let's just go and look at BitChute right now. Okay, let's do it real quick. We're gonna do it quick. Okay, quick. We're refreshing the page. Quick. Okay, so let's see what do we got. Okay, number one, Tim Pool. There you go. We got Tim Pool. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna address the glaring liar shills first of all. So this is popular. This is what's popular. Tim Pool, Dr. Steve Turley. We're just gonna go over the more glaring ones. Okay, the quartering. Okay, Lionel Nation. Okay, Stu Peters, Rebel News, World Alternative Media, The Big Awakening Q. More Tim Pool. We Are Change. Again, I'm just doing the glaring ones. The obvious. Here we go. More Tim Pool, as if you didn't get enough already, right? Richie from Boston. Alex Jones. London Real. Owen Benjamin. Okay. High Impact Flicks. Again, I'm just doing the glaring ones. Dustin Nemos. Kim Osball. The Quartering again. David Nino Rodriguez. You see how quickly I could just, these guys, and again, these are just the obvious ones. Dr. Steve Turley. Lisa Haven. Even the Dave Cullen Show. Sorry, Dave. Next News Network. Christensen. This guy. Alex Jones again. Rubin Report. Or Alex Jones. Again, this is just the glaring ones where they're obviously just total lying shills. Dr. Charlie Ward. Sorry, Salty Cracker. Candace Owens. Alex Jones again. Again, these are only the obvious. These people are so obvious sellout. There is no question. KJ Osborne. Like without a doubt. Sorry, Corbett Report. Just completely without a doubt, pure sellouts. The conscious, that guy's Press for Truth. And notice how they're all very clean. Everything, their images are all very clean and pristine and, like a yuppie. Styx Hexenhammer. X22 Report. We Are Change again. Again, we're just doing the straight up, like totally obvious, completely obvious. Dustin Nemos. Anyway. And that just so and again, these are the ones where it's so undeniable that you would have to be an idiot to not know that these guys are complete lying, shilling. It's so obvious that they are just sellout pieces of shit. And so, like, you know, there's so many of them, and they resurface so often that it's like the myth of the dragon. When you cut off a head, two more appear in its place. This is the way. This is what I'm saying. Communist media. It's like you cut off the head and two more show up in its place. You expose Richie from Boston. Well, here come two more. You expose those two. Here come four more. And it's just like a flood. It's a fucking nonstop flood, endless flood. And to where it's impenetrable. There is no stopping this. It is totally impenetrable. It will not end. There is nothing that can be done about it. It is like a massive tidal wave of fucking pure, unadulterated communist propaganda that is just being force-fed to you and everyone else. And the reason I use BitChute is because BitChute, only by a cunt hair, BitChute is the best platform. And that's why I'm saying it's so embarrassing that the best platform that you have is BitChute. And this is by design. It isn't like that. It's just because, well, you know, we got some technical difficulties and these things, and we, you know, this just organically happened that BitChute is the best platform. Like, no, you know, no. This is totally by design, where it forces everyone onto this platform because all the others are so pathetically, overtly retarded that only an idiot couldn't see it. And then you look at, what does BitChute have to offer? Oh, Tim Pool, Dr. Steve Turley, you know. Again, these are the obvious, like this, it's so obvious. These fuckers, the quartering. And these are just the lowest hanging fruit. Lionel Nation, you know. And again, notice how all of their thumbnails are so pristine. Look at how nice they make their thumbnails. They're all just like, oh, we got to use lots of Photoshop and, you know, make it nice. You know, we got to really polish this turd up so it looks like it's really something here, you know. It's just endless garbage, endless nonstop garbage. And this is just the low-hanging fruit. Like, to the layman, to the person who doesn't understand, they might be like, well, what about Pirate Pete? You know, I don't know, maybe Pirate Pete, you know. And then I guarantee you'll get disappointed. It's more about the Jews or something that you're so fucking sick of hearing about, because it's all clickbait, nonstop. Oh, I wonder, maybe this one's good. Americans United. No, everything. It's all like this. Russell Brand. Maybe Russell Brand's good. Nope. Sorry. Maybe Catherine Edwards. I never heard of Catherine Edwards. Nope. Sorry. And you can just sift and seek for the rest of your life, because there's one that you don't know. I don't really know that much about, Stu Peters. Let's check him out. It's the Jews. Oh, I don't really know that much about world alternative media. Maybe this one's good. And it just never ends. It never ends. And they are all the same. Like, this is such a massive, impenetrable wall of fucking communist propaganda. And only a stupid person would tell you otherwise. And believe me, the hordes and masses of stupid people even Frank Zappa himself said it. Like, you know, stupidity is more massive than the universe in its entirety. There is nothing greater than stupidity. Not even the universe is as great and massive as the levels of stupidity. Like, so yeah, like, you know, stupid people, man, they eat this shit up all day, man. This is it. This is what's up, man. Stupid people, they love this shit. And then again, going back to it, like, BitChute is not an isolated example. This is why I keep saying that BitChute, embarrassingly enough, is the best platform that you have available to you, which is hilarious, because all it is just garbage. And they try to play this off as though this is not by design, that the best platform you have available to you is BitChute. That's not by design. That's because, based off of all the technology and everything, that's the best that they can provide is BitChute. And it's just coincidentally just happens to be just nothing but walls and walls and walls of impenetrable communist propaganda because, that's the best we can do. That's just the best we have to offer. and like, oh, what about Odyssey, Rumble? That's why I keep saying, dude, you don't understand. BitChute is the superior platform by a cunt hair, or by a little tiny hair off the chinny chin, even more microscopic than the hair on my chinny chin is how much better BitChute is than all the others, which ironically is what makes BitChute worse than all the others because it is the best. That's what makes it so ironic. It's like, and so you believe that based off of all the technology and all the so-called freedom and all this stuff that we have, that the best that the internet can offer you and me as a platform is BitChute. And then I'm showing you BitChute. This is BitChute. All there is popular and trending. You go to the all section, all you're going to see is the popular and trending. Look, here it is. And everything else is mirroring popular and trending. Like, you see, like if you go, it's just, you don't understand. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then you just don't understand. If you do understand what I'm saying, then you do. And if you understand what I'm saying, then it really starts to become very apparent how really severely fucked of a situation this all is. Like, this is pure communism. Like, they have the science. They have gotten the science of communism down to an exact measurement. Like, it doesn't get any more communist than what you're witnessing. If you can see things for what they really are. Like, this is totally, like, it's pure madness. It's pure madness. And it's all designed to drive you completely insane. Gaslight, to use the buzz term that everybody understands. It's all designed just to completely gaslight you. And so the way this operation works is you just go along and you just keep your cool. You just keep it chill and you're like, yep, this is all happening, but see, I'm such a badass it doesn't even affect me. And that's what they want you to think and go about. And so then you just normalize it. You're like, yep, this is the way it is, and this is all normal, and I'm used to it because I'm Billy Badass. I can handle all these intense, extreme levels of communism because I'm a Billy Badass. I'm different than your average person, right? And so then you keep suppressing. So then you start suppressing all this, where you're like, yeah, it's there, but it doesn't bother me. And you start going into forms of denial where all this communism doesn't even bother me because I'm so awesome. And so then when it does start to bother you, you just keep suppressing it. You start pushing it down like, nope, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me that I am surrounded by massive, impenetrable walls of communism. It doesn't bother me. And everyone else is doing the same thing. And everybody else is just walking around like everything is normal, even though they know. And they're all thinking the same thing. Yeah, these extreme levels of communism, I see them everywhere, but it doesn't bother me because I'm a Billy Badass. And so everybody just acts like nothing's going on, keeping up the facade that this is all normal, even though it's totally not. Like, it's like extreme levels of communism, 24/7 nonstop. And everybody's just walking around like, yep, this isn't bothering me because I'm special. And then when it does start to bother you, which it does, you and me, it totally does, no matter how much we want to believe it doesn't. When we start to notice signs that it's bothering us, then we suppress it. We immediately suppress it like, nope, it ain't bothering me. Not bothering me. Look, it may be bothering that person. Psh, they're weak. And then we keep suppressing and suppressing and suppressing. And then there's going to be a breaking point. There's going to be a breaking point where it's going to be like, nope, sorry, dude, you can't handle it. I know you like to think you're a Billy Badass and you can handle all this fucking extreme levels of fucking communist propaganda, and you're just a Billy Badass. And then one day you're going to reach a breaking point and you're just going to snap. and and that's what they're doing on a massive scale. It's a massive gaslighting operation on a massive, large scale, and because they want to see a massive fucking snap. They want to see all these people just snap and start going crazy, you know, and just snap and go postal. And we slowly witness it gradually, like the mostly fire but peaceful protests, you know, it's gradually getting more and more, and it may even start to infiltrate your own personal life, like what happened to me in October of 2022 when my fucking place burnt down because people snapping. People just went crazy. The people in my direct life, all of a sudden out of nowhere, they just snapped and went totally insane and started like putting out death threats. I mean, just like totally insane. They just went completely insane out of the blue. That's what this is all designed to do. And it's going to increasingly, more and more, you're going to see more and more people going crazy for this very reason. This is a total psychological operation. And I know everybody likes to think, oh, well, BitChute, that's just a isolated incident. This guy, he isn't aware of Odyssey and Rumble and YouTube. You don't get it. You're not hearing me. I'm telling you, BitChute is the best one, which ironically and paradoxically is what makes it the worst one, because it's the best one. By the little tiny hair on my chinny chin chin, it's better by that much. By this microscopical, almost impossible difference is what makes it better. And everybody's pretending that all this is normal when they know it's not. And in their mind, they're like, "Yep, I can handle it because I'm somewhat more special than other people." And all these people, it's going to just gradually grind them down and grind them down and grind them down to the point where they're going to snap. And they want to see this on a nationwide scale and a global scale. They want the world to go fucking insane. And part of the reason is because then that'll give them an excuse to complete their New World Order agenda. Is we have all this world chaos everywhere. We need the world police to come in and lock everything down. You get it. You get it. Maybe you get it, but you don't. Maybe you get it. Maybe you don't. I'm telling you, this is massive communist propaganda, on a scale that the world has never seen. And again, all you gotta do is look at BitChute. Let's go back to BitChute. Good old BitChute.com. I mean, this is just garbage. World Orders Review, like total sellout. These people are arguably worse than mainstream media. Tim Pool, like you guys, if you don't know this, what I'm telling you, that like people like Tim Pool are arguably worse than mainstream media. If you don't know this, I'm trying to tell you. Trying to bring awareness, like you have no idea. Like and the seriousness of this level of communism is it is serious, you know. I'm not trying to fear porn or nothing, because first of all, what are you gonna do about it? Like I said, it's like the myth of the dragon. When you cut the head off the dragon, 2 more heads appear in its place. Like, you know, I don't know. I mean, you know, people can claim they have the answers and this and that, and maybe they do, maybe they don't. You know, I mean, I could speculate as to some solutions that I have found that work for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm right, or whatever, you know. Or that what I do is right for someone else. Everybody's different, you know. But you know, I'm telling you, bro, like it is unbelievable. It is totally baffling. It is beyond baffling. And that everyone acts like this is normal. It's totally not. It's completely, it is the furthest thing from what, you know, any semblance of normalcy. It is completely the opposite, and it is designed to fuck you in your head into complete oblivion. It's this massive gaslighting operation, and it works. Again, like you see, go back to like 2022 or 20, whenever the mostly peaceful protests and all this stuff. We see this shit all over the place online. They like to show us videos of people rioting in other countries and people rioting here and fiery protests, and you're seeing more and more of this. And so anyway. Yeah, no, but like when I talk about this isn't just me being delusional. I can like show you. I can show it to you. I can show you proof. These people, Tim Pool, Richie from Boston, Candace Owens, all these, dude, you have no idea. If you don't know, then you just don't know. These people are paid propagandists by the very New World Order organization agenda that they claim themselves to be against. And they are consciously aware of this, and they love the shekels. They love the stage light. They love the money. They love everything, the power that comes with it and all this stuff. And that's why they keep doing it. And that's why they will bold-faced lie to you to your fucking face every day, all day, pumping out these pure, unadulterated lies constantly. Because they love it. They get off on the power. It's a power trip. The money, the power, everything about it. And they're all over the place. And the whole lie is that they're not propagandists. That they're on your side and they're on my side and they're out for our best interests. None of them are. None of them. So whatever. But you, as you can see, empirical evidence suggests that the majority of people are completely unaware of this. Like they just keep trusting Owen Benjamin and Richie from Boston and Candace Owens and all of this whole massive wall of propagandists. They just keep trusting them. And they just keep trusting that everything that they hear is true. It's the Jews. That's right. I heard it. Candace Owens told me it's the Jews, therefore it's the Jews, And don't question it. Because if you question it, you'll get a thumbs down on your internet, avatar. Your avatar will get thumbs downs. And that'll be kind of embarrassing. Even though, you're anonymous, but still, people know you as, Dr. Awesome on your thing. And you're getting thumbs down because you're questioning the latest popular narrative that is being pumped out by any and all of them, along with their controlled oppositionists who through control pretend to present the opposition to the popular narrative. And this is constant, nonstop, 24/7 all over online. And every once in a while you'll find someone who's potentially not doing that. And 9.9999 times out of 10, that person is not a popular channel. It doesn't have any subscribers or very few compared to everything you see in popular and trending, right? To me, this is all very fascinating. This is why I'm doing this, because to me, it's very fascinating. This is why I'm doing this video, because to me, it's all very fascinating, observably fascinating to witness. And I'm trying to show it. Like, look at this, dude. Like, are you guys fucking seeing this shit? Like, this is, things are gonna get stranger and stranger and stranger. And hopefully we can figure out some way to keep our composure without snapping and going postal, because that is the goal. This is Operation Gaslight the World. This is all designed as a psychological operation to gaslight the masses into going completely fucking insane and start killing their neighbors and just going on a spree of pure madness. Hopefully we can figure out how to avoid going completely insane from all of this poison that is being pushed from every angle, dude. Mainstream media, alt tech media, new tech media, big tech media, social media, it's coming from everywhere. And there is not one that is better than any other. they're all apart. They're all in on it. It's a big club, and you ain't fucking in it, dude.